Miss Privity, Miss Lily.
That blind faith is bad.
There are times when having blind faith in something
Oh my
isn't
god!
ideal.
What did I just say?
You'll take me to the Ark?
Uh oh, he's gonna freak out.
I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Alright, chill out.
Kong does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
This is so silly.
I will be the commander's colleague. How exciting.
Don't fall for that. You were my colleague from the start. Does not compute.
How exciting. So exciting.
Sometimes feel harder, but things will be right without a doubt. Yeah.
Alright, got us a victory, Nikke. I'm back in the game again, and I'm covering the Stellar Blade collaboration. I will cover everything from part 1, so by the time this video comes up, I should have like all the little I guess the secret relics and the story chapters, like all the story chapters unlocked. And then I'll put up another video when we cover part 2, and then that'll be it. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. If you like a lot, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Clatter, clatter.
A plate.
It's Rome. I haven't seen this guy in a while. He's in side stories.
An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport.
In the story, Rome is trying to create its own, I guess, paradise.
A statue.
Out of a bunch of junk.
Often placed by an entrance or against a wall to flaunt wealth or exhibit one's taste. It can also serve a symbolic function. It is useful. Transport.
Transport.
Complication. Volume limit exceeded.
Nah, it's too heavy. You gotta leave it.
Transport on hold.
Clatter, clatter.
A flower pot. A decorative object used to hold flowers. It is useful. Transport.
Transport. Uh-oh.
Transportable weight limit reached.
Okay.
Go back.
Rome turns itself around, the container on its back filled to the rim with various items.
Calculating time until return.
I remember this song. This song's in Stellar Blade. Calculating time until return. Cool.
Warning. Loud noise detected.
Oh, the background is of that same stage too. I'm just noticing. Oh shoot, I don't have my mouse. 1 second. Let me turn on my mouse so you guys can actually see what I'm pointing at. Let me capture cursor. Okay, we should be good now. So click, and there we go. Yeah, these bridges. This I think this is like the second stage in Stellar Blade. After you, I guess, ride the train out of Edo 7. I think it's Edo 7. Yeah. Loud noise detected.
Coming from above.
Rome lifts his head and looks toward the sky, revealing a massive transport aircraft with 4 legs. Plumes of fire burst from the appendages as the aircraft slowly descends. For some reason, its movements seem unstable.
Not Rapture. First time seeing.
Or at least if this is the Nikke world, then that stage should not exist. So maybe it's not the one in Stellar Blade. Crash landing. The aircraft crash lands on the ground.
First sighting. High probability of substantial value. Transport.
You're gonna transport the whole ship?
Is transport possible?
No, you can't. Rome moves towards the grounded transport aircraft. A ramp extends from one side of the airship and touches the ground. Rome halts its approach. Someone walks out of the aircraft.
Whew, that was close.
Well, All right. You know, Lily's one of my favorite characters in Stellar Blade, so I'm cool with this.
We nearly landed on our side thanks to that caliper. Stupid thing is off balance.
You say land, but most people would consider that a crash.
Is everyone okay?
No problems.
I'm fine. How about you, Eve?
All good. Adam, what's the status of the tetrapod?
Pretty dire. I think one of the veneer calipers is shot.
I don't know what that is.
I may have to get in there myself and poke around. Where are we?
I've never seen this place before.
Can you not check the coordinates?
Some coordinates are showing up, but there's no way they're correct.
Who knows? Who knows?
A mechanical issue, perhaps.
Impossible. My diagnostics are always perfect. There's probably a jammer of some kind. Or we're in an area where all communications are inoperable.
That's not good. We're lost.
We wouldn't be in this situation if Adam hadn't flown into that glowing tunnel.
Ah, here it goes.
Lily, listen to me very carefully. If you come across a glowing tunnel while in flight, you can't exactly close your eyes and pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, he did it on purpose, okay.
You don't have to head straight for it either. I knew that thing was suspicious the moment I laid eyes on it.
You lack a sense of adventure.
There's being adventurous, and then there's being reckless.
Everyone, wait. There's something there.
Oh, there he is. He's freaking out.
A robot.
I've never seen that model before.
It doesn't look like a combat robot.
Let's go take a look. If we analyze its data, we might find something.
I'll go first, just in case. You two stay behind me and keep your distance.
Eve approaches Rome. Oh, he's huge. Oh my goodness. I didn't think he was that big.
It doesn't appear to be armed. Doesn't seem particularly dangerous.
Is he playing dead?
Are you Nikke's?
Huh?
Oh, it's equipped with language functions. That makes things easier. Hello. Can you tell us where we are?
You're on the surface.
We could ascertain that much. We're asking for a specific location name or something.
The surface.
He wouldn't know any specific locations.
This robot doesn't seem to be running on AI.
Rome can think and make own decisions.
Rome? Is that your name?
Yes, Rome is my name.
Right then, Rome. Can you tell us more precisely where we are?
You are on the surface. The surface is the surface.
I'll try talking to it. You need to keep in mind that it's a robot. You can't pressure it like that. Hey there, robot friend. We want the coordinates of this location.
Black mold on your face. Need to clean.
Huh?
This is a beard.
Black mold on face is called beard. Affirmative.
Is this thing intentionally trying to make me upset?
Repeat question. Are you Nikke's?
Nikke's? Are you asking about our affiliation?
Not affiliation.
Then I don't understand what you're asking. What's a Nikke?
Change question. Are you Nikke's or humans?
There you go. That's a good question.
We're humans?
Okay.
Human. Really?
Yes.
What else do we look like?
Humans on surface.
Uh-oh.
Humans on surface.
That's a big deal.
What's it doing?
Is it attacking?
Humans discovered. Humans discovered. Surface. Surviving humans discovered.
He's like, oh my god, this is a big deal. Oh, it really is the entirety of stage 2. Well, it's a little altered. But yeah, that's the train station. Let me see. Yeah, that's the train station, and you come down the stairs, and then everything is submerged at the beginning of. Well, I'm not really spoiling Stellar Blade. It's just as you progress through the game, when you first enter this area, it's like partially submerged, and then later on in the game, you drain the water. Wait, no. Oh no. This is a different stage. It's like at the midpoint of the game. I think. Maybe I'm getting confused. This looks like a mix of both. Okay, coordinated operation. What do I need to do here? First, let's do our logins, right?
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
First, let's do our logins. I'm playing at like, there's like 30 minutes left before the daily reset, so we're gonna claim day one, and I'm gonna stack up all of these, I guess, videos in one long video, and it'll just cover the entirety of part one. So next we'll do challenge mode.
Going in.
And that's here. Who is that? A Stormbringer, something like that. So this is just challenge mode. You just clear this. Okay, and then once this is complete, we're done with challenges for the day. For missions, I believe if you did all your dailies for the day, then you can just claim all on everything. Then one more will pop up. You claim that, and then that'll claim absolutely everything for the day. And then we don't need to worry about anything else. There is one item here over on the map. You see the 0 out of 1. There's one item here, and if you give me a second, I might be able to find it. Unless it pops up in the story mode, like I might have to play through the stages in order for it to unlock. There's Rome. What's he saying? You gotta pay attention to what the little sprites would say. A human found on the surface. Okay, so Rome is in hysterics right now because Rome found some humans on the surface. I think this is the item.
I want to confirm something.
Okay, so for this map you play as Eve running around the overworld. Adam and Lily have not yet left the tetrapod. There's the rest area. There's the camp. I'm sorry. Oh, it's this one. Okay. This is flooded commercial sector instrumental. Yep. So yeah, it is the second stage in the game.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
What's this?
Ooh, ah, ooh. Ha. Okay, ready. This is my first time doing this sort of commercial broadcast, so I'm a little nervous. This is a valuable opportunity, though.
Young Herman?
So I'll do my best. Whew. This is the City of Artists. A place where the greatest masterpieces in human history live and breathe. The artistic creations here are so diverse, it would take months to see and experience them all. Residents here are free to express themselves in whatever form they deem appropriate. There are no imposed standards or restrictions. Countless artists have already let their minds roam unfettered here. Be inspired and inspire others. Here in the City of Artists, countless creatives are eagerly awaiting your new creation.
Okay, it sounds a little like Cam Clark, but it might not be him.
Quiet and lonely.
I'm seeing little glowing spots. Oh, it's another thing to pick up?
I want to confirm something.
Oh, haha, it's a can. I didn't know those were... Okay, so this one over here is also a can. If I can get inside.
It's quiet.
I can't get inside yet. Okay, so the overworld has cans on it that are not part of the
I'm a little bothered by things
of the usual stuff to pick up. Let me see if there's something else I can interact with. That's the shop. I can't move the camera around. The camera's always fixed.
Lonely.
Okay, yeah, we hit this one. That might be another can.
Lonely.
I'll have to read fast. I didn't know that they actually have the descriptions on there too. Alright, what's this?
Going in.
Hypertube, stubborn belly fat, get rid of it with a drink now. A weight loss drink for a slim waist. Something, something. I think it said like try today.
Going in.
So yeah, the cans are a feature of Stellar Blade. There's like
something.
there's like a bunch of collectible cans throughout the game that you can get.
Lonely.
And when you get enough cans, like you can unlock
bothered by things
different abilities and perks.
Hmm.
It's a hobby of the main character. Oh, it says 2 out of 3 cans. Yeah, right over here. Okay, so there's a third can out here somewhere.
And lonely.
Okay, so oh, it just says enter. There's no title for it. It's just story 1. Event 1-1. So this is the map of the overworld. What does this say? Protocol, updated landscape data, updated path data, zone volume data. Okay. Right, we gotta make a team. So I did the gacha before like I started recording, and I pulled 2 copies of Eve. So I'm
ready to fight anytime.
very happy about that. I don't have to pull in a gacha very much. I don't have a whole lot of gems on me right now, so I got a very lucky 10 pull. Let's go.
Need me?
What is Eve? She's a burst 3. 3, 3, 2.
Full steam ahead.
Let's
Let's
do
step on
1 and let's go with these.
My turn? I suppose I'll have to finish this up.
Middle, we can do pepper on the side. Like that works. It's fine with me. Let's put Privity on the other side. All right, and I'll just skip ahead for each story piece. Commander's room. ... Beat. That must be Rome. Ugh.
Commander, are you busy at the moment?
Your phone's been blowing up for a while. Why don't you check it? You've gotten so many messages, you could probably compile them into a novel.
Did you borrow money from someone and not pay them back?
No, I'm just tired.
Makes sense. We have been out on a lot of missions lately.
Answer the phone.
Be that as it may, you really ought to check your messages, Commander. It might be something urgent.
Here come Rappy.
Yes?
There's one thing I'm certain of. The moment I check those messages, our rest period ends.
I'd have to agree.
Rappy gets up and grabs my phone.
Would it be okay if I checked them for you?
Don't do it, Rappy. What if they're all flirty messages from different Nikkes? You might end up resenting the commander.
Oh.
Commander, please check your messages.
Fine, I take the phone from Rappy. So tired. And who is it? It's Rome. Commander, I'm Rome. He says, I'm fine. Happy face. I like Rome. Rome was a great side character. What else we got? Oh, I gotta hit this. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Rome? What's wrong? Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Big problem. Discover something incredible on surface. What is it? Humans. What? 3 discovered. Want your help. Only you. Please come quickly. Okay.
Master, what's wrong? You're white as a sheet. Are you okay?
Everyone get ready. We need to go up to the surface.
Right now?
Rome found humans on the surface.
Say that again?
That's our guy.
Are these the coordinates Rome gave us?
That's right.
Wow. Humans on the surface. I thought there weren't any survivors up here.
That's the official claim by the central government, at least.
They lying.
Wowee! So we might be able to witness a historic moment. Potentially, but Rome might also be mistaken.
Exactly. That's why we need to meet up with them and confess. Well,
Commander, explosions up ahead.
let's hurry. Let's see. I gotta see if, I guess maybe I'll do the Stellar Blade
What are
DLC.
those things?
I think they're robots, but I've never seen anything quite like them. What the? It just keeps attacking.
Rapture, run!
Rapture?
Even if we do run, it'd be nice to know where we are.
This is bad. It's only a matter of time before the tetrapod gets hit.
I'll go.
I think it'd be best for us to conduct a bit more recon before moving out. We have no idea what these rapture things are.
I understand that. But if we lose the tetrapod, we're in big trouble.
We need that. That's the car.
It's not the end of the world. Machines can be repaired. If one of us gets hurt, though, then we're really screwed. We don't have any proper medical facilities around us. Any injury could potentially be fatal. Our robot friend here seems to have called for backup, so let's wait.
Commander, Nikke.
Maybe it's just panicking and shouting random phrases.
Let's hope not.
Rome, are you safe?
Commander,
Looks like the cavalry finally arrived.
Humans? Is it really true? Wow, this is my first time seeing humans! What are you talking about? You see humans every day.
Yeah.
I know, but it sounded better if I said it that way.
And you all are...
We'll talk later. First, we need to take care of these raptures.
Right. Well, shall we? Let's.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't mind piloting, but it's gonna go by so fast.
Got them.
She's got her own UI too. What is this? Can I? It's using the battle music too. And all the enemies have health bars from Stellar Blade.
Well, that was easy.
All clear.
Phew. I've got to be honest. I think we did particularly well this time around.
Incredible.
Commander.
Rome, how's your condition?
No problem. You saved me.
Still as dramatic as ever.
That wasn't dramatic, he's right. Now then, I look at the three people Rome mentioned. We are the Counter Squad. We're the special commando under the employ of the central government. And you are...
Oh, we're...
Is it true? Are you guys really human?
You're awfully interested as to whether we're human. You're just like that robot. Yes, we're humans.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean? Where else could we have come from other than Zion?
I've never heard of this Zion. That transport aircraft behind you. Did you come here on that?
Indeed we did. We call it tetrapod. Although one of the calipers is broken at the moment. So it'd be more accurate to call it
Tripod. What is it? Tripod.
Do you know anything about Nikke's?
You mean what Rome was talking about? It asked if we were Nikke's. Can you tell us where we are? We're not familiar with this place, and I'm unable to pull up any coordinates.
Rappy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I'll contact the deputy chief.
Please do.
Anderson.
Oh no, not the D-Wave again. Uh-oh.
Why don't we all have a seat? We have a lot to discuss.
Soon after, Oh, as expected, the three humans before us were summoned to this world due to a D-wave anomaly. Oh. While traveling on their aircraft, which they referred to as the tetrapod, they saw a glowing tunnel, entered it, and were transported there. Eve, Lily, Adam. They explained how their world has been taken over by mysterious monsters called the Natiba. They have been fighting a protracted battle to reclaim their planet from the Natiba.
Your situation isn't all that different from ours.
I wonder why.
The people there, are they happy? Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy.
We're trying our best to be.
Me too.
Oh, let me get the full image. Yeah, this is the camp music from Stellar Blade.
I want to take a lot of photos. Happy photos. Everyone together and happy. Hee hee, ha ha.
After their explanation, we fill them in as to where they are. About our world, the surface overtaken by a mysterious enemy called Raptures, forcing humankind underground. About Nikkes, the ultimate weapons created to do battle against the Raptures.
It really is awfully similar.
I realize it may be a little insensitive to compare our situations like this, but given that we're at least on the surface of our planet, we're a little better off than you all are here.
Then, you guys aren't human?
Well, I guess not. To be honest, though, you can't really tell the difference unless we get hurt or something.
We found it hard to believe that humans could still exist up on the surface. Which is why Rome and all of us reacted the way we did.
I see. It just caught us a bit off guard, that's all.
All right. I understand that this isn't the world we came from. And from what I'm hearing, this kind of thing has happened a couple of times before. So my question is there a way we can go back to our world?
There is a way. You need to awaken, or defeat rather, the rapture known as Gatekeeper. It's what is responsible for bringing you here.
Based on our investigations, the source of this D-wave is somewhere within a 40-kilometer radius of our current location. The D-wave signal covers a wide area, but unlike previous cases, it is significantly weaker this time around. Also, anything that Gatekeeper summons normally emits a large amount of D-wave energy. But all of you are emitting rather weak D-wave energy, enough to be barely detectable from the Ark.
And what would be the explanation behind that?
The patterns change every time, so it's difficult for us to come up with anything conclusive.
It's easier to simply accept that it's different this time around and move on.
Got it. The situation inherently doesn't make sense, so attempting to analyze it won't help. Then, should we search this area?
In theory, yes. But it's a wide area to comb over.
Yikes.
That's not something we'd be able to cover on foot. We'll have to use the tetrapod.
Any chance the Ark could lend some assistance?
They're not doing that.
They're searching as we speak, but it's slow going.
How about venturing out with an exosuit?
I don't think that's a good idea. They're meant to be piloted solo. If they fall behind, that'd be the end of that.
Well, we certainly wouldn't want that.
I guess we need to focus on repairing the tetrapod.
That does seem to be the only option. Let's just hope that the damage is something manageable. Is there any place nearby we could find spare parts?
We could request them from the Ark, but it would take some time. Oh. Whenever we're up on the surface and need spare parts, we typically have to go scavenging for them.
Ah, another way our situations are similar.
If you tell us what parts you need, we can help you search for them.
Much appreciated. But we have no way of knowing if the specs would match.
If Rappy's firearm is any indication, I'd say our technology doesn't differ too wildly from theirs. The specifications aren't identical, of course, but it should be possible to get it to work.
All right then. Let's head out.
Exploring an unknown world. How exciting!
I will go with them. You two should stay back and give the tetrapod a proper once-over.
What? Why don't we go together?
Securing a way back is our top priority. We need to make sure there's nothing else wrong with the ship other than the caliper. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Have you got any combat experience?
She used to have all the fun.
I don't think I'm too bad.
Don't undersell yourself.
You're better than not.
Oh no, it's an encoding error. Ah, jeez. All right, give me a second. Okay.
Good. Then let's go.
I'm going too.
Roll. It might be dangerous.
I am a transport robot. I can carry parts.
All right, if you insist. Field change. The counters are preparing for an expedition to gather tetrapod parts. Go to the field now. All right. Typically, whenever that message pops up, something in the overworld has changed. So you should pay it to. It's the camp music now. So when you step out.
Going in.
Wait, does she dance when she's in there?
I want to confirm something.
No, she doesn't dance.
I'm a little
But
bothered by things over here.
can I get into here?
It's quiet and lonely.
There's a can there, but I can't activate it. I can't access it yet. So, let me see. Neon says, let me reload. All right, I'm good to go. Ready to depart at once. All right, everybody's getting ready to leave.
I want to confirm something.
None of the... Can I go in here?
I'm a little bothered by things over here. Going in.
No, I can't. Okay, so now the lyrics have kicked in. Let me see. Is there anything new? Not from what I can see. What is the can shelf? Hang on. Oh, it really is a can shelf. Claim rewards. First reward, 50 gems, fusion cells, premium sticker, 100 gems, 1,000 fusion cells. Okay, so it's pretty darn similar to how it is in Stellar Blade, where if you have a certain number of cans, then you unlock, the rewards. Okay. I'm still missing a can.
It's quiet and lonely.
We're gonna have to... Oh, obtain Eve? Oh, there's a thing here for this, huh? Oh, it's a costume. Keyhole dress. Oh, right. If you pull the character, then you unlock the outfit for them. And then there's like a pass outfit, and then there's a premium $60 skin for the character. Alright, let's keep doing stages. Oh, crack. A rapture is cleaved neatly in two and collapses. Eve raises the sword she is holding towards her head, and the blade instantaneously transforms into a hair clip.
Good to know that I can cut through them.
All clear.
You use a sword? Scarlet also uses swords. Hers doesn't transform into a hair clip, though. How does that work?
I'm not familiar with the mechanics of it.
If that's possible, do you think you could get a pair of glasses to turn into a gun?
I'm not sure about glasses, but we do have drones that transform into weapons as well.
Huh?
Now it's our turn to show you something cool.
Show him, Eve.
Ah! What the... Where did you come from?
That drone Eve has is also outfitted with a communication function.
Where's the drone?
And that's not all.
As Eve stretches her hand forward, the drone floating beside her moves accordingly. With mechanical whirring, the drone transforms into a gun and attaches itself to Eve's arm.
Such firepower!
Ugh.
Very impressive.
Huh. Jealous?
I made it myself. I call it the Artemis Cannon, aka Drone 2.0. It's compatible with 5 different ammo types.
Can you make a pair of glasses for me that could turn into a gun? Oh, and have it be compatible with 20 types of ammo.
I'll try my best.
You can ignore half of what she says, you know.
So you use a sword for close combat and firearms for ranged combat?
Pretty much. Though it can change depending on the situation.
Eve, I mean, no offense, but...
Whenever people say that, they're totally about to say something offensive.
Shut up.
It might be best not to use your sword.
Very well. I won't use it. Your primary offensive strategy is engaging in long-range combat using firearms. All of your established tactics and formations are based around that. If I were to start using a sword, it would throw everything off.
I mean, isn't that a good thing if it throws off the enemy? Because the enemy is prepped for ranged combat. So you show up with a sword, they don't have anything prepared to handle somebody with a sword. I guess maybe they're concerned about shooting her.
Precisely. Thank you for understanding.
Not at all.
It's because the sword will be OP in this world.
Wow, so friendly.
Yeah. There's a scrap heap further up ahead. We should be able to find the parts we need there.
Is this it?
Yes.
There seem to be a lot of things that are fully intact.
Some of them are probably still functional. Most of this stuff has been left here only because there's no way to bring it back.
Really? Then could you pick up that one with the screen for me?
It'd be nice to find something that we could ride, if at all possible.
Don't you all have more urgent things to worry about? Like, say, spare parts to repair your ship?
You're right, but it would be an awful waste to pass by all this unbelievable stuff.
We might be able to find a use for some of it when we return to our world.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Finally, I can talk, right? We searched through the scrap heap to find the parts needed to fix the tetrapod. We are able to find several suitable parts without much difficulty.
Adam, Lily, I think we found everything we're looking for.
Already? This place is a real treasure trove.
I will transport.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rome.
All loaded?
Yes.
I will transport.
Commander, can I collect some things?
You mean artifacts?
Yes, there are many artifacts here, but Rome never came here before. Too many raptures. This is a golden opportunity. Rome can't miss a golden opportunity.
Okay, take what you like, just don't overdo it.
Okay.
I like Rome a lot. Rome clanks about as it moves toward the back of the scrap heap.
That little guy reminds me of Digger.
Oh yeah, Digger. Digger's from Stellar Blade.
Digger? We know a Digger too.
What? How?
We have someone called Grave Digger. Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important.
You two are certainly
Annoying.
animated.
Naturally. If we didn't have any energy, we'd be corpses.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised. When I heard about your world, it sounded hopeless. But none of you seem like you're in despair.
Is that the vibe we give off?
Yes,
I see. What about you guys?
I think we're quite full of energy as well. There are some people who aren't, of course. But for the most part, everyone is working hard to make the most of a bad situation.
Sounds like things on your side aren't much better than over here.
It's hard. But we try not to let it show. And put on a brave face.
Huh?
We really are in the same boat.
Seems that way.
I wonder why.
Let's all stay strong. No giving in to despair.
You bet.
Despair.
Commander.
What now? What is it? Oh, I can just hotkey it with.
Big problem. Big problem.
Rome?
I run towards the sound of Rome's voice.
Big problem. Big problem.
I'm coming, Holt. Suddenly, a dark shadow passes overhead. It's Eve. She is soaring through the air by gripping onto anything she can. She flips in midair, uses a billboard as a stepping platform, jumps off protruding steel girders, and more. Eve flies past us at remarkable speed.
I'll go first.
Roger. I'll leave it to you.
What in the world? How is she flying around like that? Save your surprise for later. We've got to move quickly.
Soon after, we find Rome at the base of the scrap heap. attempting to pull along another transport robot.
Commander, big problem. Comrade discovered.
Oh, it's another little robot. So it's this guy right here. He looks like he's on his side.
Fortunately, nothing's wrong.
Dang it, Rome, you scared the heck out of me. Why are you always overreacting like that?
I think Rome reacts a decent amount. That's right. Right.
I'll take a look.
Rappy approaches Rome and examines the transport robot it is attempting to transport.
The coloring on the exterior. I've seen this in manuals before. It's a transport robot which is also intended for combat support.
How old is it?
From what I can recall, it was in operation even before the first Rapture invasion.
So it just predates the Raptures then.
No kidding? That thing's ancient.
It was discontinued due to the combat support functions being too costly to implement. When it entered mass production, only the transport function remained. Rome is one of those mass-produced models that followed.
This is Rome's predecessor.
You could say that, yes.
Is it dead?
Not sure. It's such an old model, we'd have to check.
If it's as old as you say, wouldn't it be worth investigating? Oh, I can't use the numpad.
Absolutely. The chances are low, but we might find traces of lost technology. My suggestion is that we try to bring it back and attempt repairs.
Well, what if that robot doesn't like the Ark?
Are you saving it?
We're going to try.
So excited.
Alright, then it's settled. Let's head back.
Let's see. Okay, with these parts, I think we can manage. Ideally, we'd be able to check the compatibility and all that, but given our current situation, that's pretty much impossible.
Let's just get this over and done with. As far as I can tell, I think an emergency fix should do the trick.
Let's work together. You check the drive system and swap out the parts, while I keep an eye on the control system.
See, they don't usually have male characters with speaking roles in I mean, not like set aside the game, but like I don't think any of the collaboration units had male characters in them. I think it's all been females up to this point. So
I'd hate to be ambushed at a time like this.
You're telling me? I'd take any help I could get right about now.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for these two junkers.
Can you fix Rome's friend?
Not sure. I've never seen this type of robot before.
Useless.
Excuse me?
Useless, as in you have no ability.
What the? Nobody insults me like that. Get out of the way! I'll fix this robot friend of yours if it's the last thing I do.
You okay there, Lily?
I, Lily Artemis II, am capable of handling any technology. A robot is the technological pinnacle of whichever world it hails from. I'll prove to you that I can even fix technologies from other worlds.
Don't you think the tetrapod is a tad more urgent?
Right.
No, I don't.
I'm inclined to agree with Adam here.
Everyone, quiet. I need to concentrate.
Everybody shut up.
Rome and I will assist.
Alright. Lily, Rome, and Rappy began examining the robot Rome picked up.
So, what do we do? Wait?
Is there anything we can help with?
I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least. We can only hope that Lily fixes that robot quickly. Oh, by the way, while you guys were out gathering parts, I checked out the surroundings. There's nothing particularly special in the area, just some run-of-the-mill ruins. If I had to pick anything that stood out, it would be that lake over there. It seems like it was originally the ground level of this city. The water is too murky to get a good look inside, but it seems deep. I think it's best we give it a wide berth.
Can I go for a swim?
I'd give that a hard pass.
That's a negative.
For some reason, the water is electrified. If you took a dip, you'd end up getting fried. So I'd save the swimming for another day.
I can still dream about it though.
Well, I certainly can't stop you from doing that.
Can we go fishing?
I doubt it. Considering how much electricity is coursing through the water, there's no way any fish would survive in there.
What about electric eels? Maybe there's some of those in there.
Oh, touché.
What in the world is this conversation I'm listening to?
She's annoying, that's all.
Everyone, come here. It's all fixed.
Yay. The robot Rome picked up rattles as it looks around.
You fixed it already?
I told you I could do it.
He's got a bunch of camo.
There was a fuse missing. She took one from mine and plugged it in, and it came to life.
So all you did was swap the batteries.
Well, I'm still the one who figured out what the problem was.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. Lily figured it out. Why are you so proud? You wouldn't have been able to fix it without Rome.
So what's it doing?
I think it's rebooting.
Calm. Restart complete.
Calm. Okay.
Environmental scan complete. Time frame identified. Am I back? So much time has passed.
Oh, he's gonna get super depressed.
Wow. For a robot, it's really in touch with its emotions.
Oh no.
Yeah? Rome acts more like your standard robot.
I am a robot.
Fair enough.
Who are you? Why are you here?
We're wondering the same thing.
Are you from the Ark?
You know about the Ark?
I know it all too well.
Here's the thing. Well, that's the thing. He could have existed from before the first invasion, but he might have broken down after the Ark was sealed. So he might have, he might have been built before the Raptors invaded, but he might have been in service for many years afterwards.
I ask you again, are you from the Ark?
This thing kind of creeps me out. Like it came from the future to tell us that humanity is doomed or something. It's certainly way different from Rome. Are you sure there's no one inside operating it?
Are you from the Ark? Answer me.
Wow, he's mad.
Yikes, testy.
Yes, we're from the Ark. We are the counter squad.
I see.
The robot who has introduced itself as calm puts some distance between us. It then stops and looks in the direction of the tetrapod. With a mysterious glare. Oh, he's mad.
Ark's property destroyed.
No, don't do that. Clank, clank. Comms container opens with a loud mechanical sound, revealing multiple missile launchers inside. No.
Everyone, take cover.
Oh my goodness. A barrage of missiles launched from comms container. They tumble wildly through the air before embedding into the ground.
What the?
Don't move. The missiles have no homing ability.
Oh, he's just throwing rocks.
It's just firing wildly.
No!
One of the erratic missiles manages to hit the tetrapod's thruster and explodes.
My tetrapod.
No, my ship.
We're doomed! Enough.
She gonna cut him. Eve takes out her sword and charges forward. She deftly weaves her way through the explosions and closes in on Calm in an instant.
Ah!
Eve, stop.
Ah. Eve stops. Rome charges and rams in the comm. That's right, knock him over. Battle bots. Just knock him over. Comm and Rome tumble across the ground. Comm is no longer moving. That's right, he's like a turtle that's been flipped.
Rome's newer, more sturdy.
Ooh.
And what about Com?
I think the fuse is missing again.
He knocked the fuse out of him. He said Rome is sturdy. What did she say? Rome's newer, more sturdy. Haha. Okay.
No further threat is posed.
Alright, got him.
Okay, that's a relief.
I'm disarming this thing right now. I let my guard down because it was an old model.
It has still had weapons in it.
It attacked the moment we said we were from the Ark. Yeah, it seems like it has some kind of grudge against the Ark. Good grief. Even robots are giving us a hard time now.
For now, let's lock it up somewhere safe. It could tell us some useful information.
Got it.
Also, we've got a bigger problem. It shot the tetrapod.
Ah, the tetrapod!
Oh, now we're stuck.
Stop overreacting. It was already broken. Now it's just a little more broken. That's all.
Your voice is shaking.
Poor tetrapod.
How bad is it?
The missile happened to impact the area that had already sustained damage. Luckily, it wasn't a particularly powerful missile, but from the looks of it, I'd say the damage is pretty severe.
Do you think we can fix it?
We can, but it'll take a while. Damn that robot! I should never...
For now, we'll have to do what we can with the parts we have.
Lily and Adam are busy repairing the tetrapod.
Wrench.
Here, pass the screwdriver, please.
Here. I think this needs to be secured and adjusted a bit. Vice.
I'll go get it.
Meanwhile, we start our conversation with Com, who has been revived, or had his fuse reinserted, rather.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
He's so mad. He's so angry. Oh my goodness.
Untie me.
Why did you attack us out of nowhere?
I didn't intend on harming you. I was only trying to destroy Ark property. Unfortunately, my missile pod malfunctioned.
What Ark property?
He's a renegade.
That transport aircraft. I will destroy everything that benefits the Ark.
Oh man, the Ark betrayed him, huh?
I will destroy everything that belongs to the Ark.
But that doesn't belong to the Ark.
What?
I apologize.
Well, at least you're quick with an apology. So, why have you got this axe to grind with the Ark? Why do you want to destroy what belongs to it?
Because the Ark stole what belonged to me.
Ooh.
An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Oh, he is vengeful. Oh my goodness. What was taken from you?
You work for the Ark.
Ah, he's not gonna tell us.
I'm not telling you anything.
What in the world?
Com, I'm Rome.
Rome.
Humans and Nikke's here. Nice. They can help you.
I didn't ask for help.
Ah.
You're nothing but an Ark lapdog who licks their boots.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, this robot can even talk smack.
Oh my goodness.
Harsh words. I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. My feelings. Oh. I'm in pain. Calm. Why don't you tell us what happened? I hate the Ark as well.
Get lost, Ark lapdog.
I hate the arc as well. We might be able to help you. Hey, that hurt.
Whatever. Screw this thing.
No, don't screw the thing. He's upset. All right, we gotta figure it out.
But shouldn't we try to help? It's clearly been through some trauma. Maybe we can help it heal.
He's mad.
If it was the least bit conflicted, maybe. But it clearly has no intention of cozying up to us. It doesn't even want to talk to us.
You're so upset, Anise.
So, screw it. It's unarmed, and we've got it locked up, so it's not like it can do anything anyway. Let's leave this thing to rot and go help them fix the tetrapod. Or stand guard nearby.
No.
I think at least one person should stand guard.
I will stay here and keep an eye on Calm.
You will?
Yes, I do not need to sleep. Perfect for standing guard. Calm is also weaker than Rome. I will win every time. Out of 100 fights, I win 100.
Rome. Okay, we'll leave it to you.
If anything happens, give us a shout.
If anything happens, shout.
Rome? Are you okay?
Is something contacting Rome?
Okay. If anything happens, I will shout.
I know this isn't the ideal time to be saying this, but I really would love to go fishing.
At least you're somewhat self-aware. Anyway, you heard Adam. That lake is electrified.
So something just happened to Rome just now. Something's tampering with it.
Yes, and therefore, insulated gloves are a must. I've got a few pairs. Would you like one?
No thanks. And why are you carrying those around anyway?
Listen carefully, Anise. This body of water is huge, nearly the size of a lake. Who's to say there aren't new species of fish swimming around in it? We could even end up pulling up some buried treasure.
That's true. You can catch all sorts of things while fishing in our world as well. Sometimes you can reel in a chest and find useful things inside them.
What the heck is this wacky world that you're from?
If you're intent on fishing, I can help.
It's a fun world.
I'm something of an angler myself.
I'm something of an angler myself.
Sure, let's have a fishing battle.
What was that Spider-Man meme? He's like, I'm something of a scientist myself. Sure.
How the heck does a fishing battle work?
Why don't we sit back and watch this unfold? It's not like we have much else to do.
Sure.
Clunk, clunk. Rome opens the container and lays out the artifacts it collected. With precise movements, it begins sorting them.
A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport.
Transport.
What are you doing?
Oh no, salt! Salty!
Sorting artifacts.
Why?
Why?
Rome is making a second arc. A precious home. Chipper. Hee hee. Ha ha. Happy place.
And you're doing that on your own?
That's right.
For how long?
It's been a very long time.
Talk about pointless.
Hey!
That means there's no point. That's not true. There is much meaning to a second arc.
Man, I feel like Rome's gonna come back in the main campaign. I feel like he's gonna come back in the main campaign and help out some other characters that were introduced that I won't spoil.
All right, I caught something.
Me too. It's a big one.
Is it alive?
Ah, darn it. It's a chair.
Mine's a box.
What's in the box?
You do realize fishing is about getting fish, don't you?
They already said all the fish are dead.
You'll never complete an entire arc.
Oh my goodness.
I will complete it.
That's right.
You're bound to fail.
Look at this negativity.
What you're doing has no value.
Untrue. The second arc has value. Therefore, what I am doing has value.
Okay, simple logic.
Even if it does, no one will ever see it.
Why not?
All those years you've spent, all this value you say it has.
See, whenever this guy talks, whenever Khan talks, he sounds like he's yelling.
It will all disappear.
Is that what happened to Calm?
Uh-oh, speechless.
Ooh, I got a real whopper this time!
Seems like it. Your fishing rod is almost about to snap.
The robots are figuring each other out.
Looks like I'm gonna be the winner of this battle.
See, I like the way that this scene is framed, right? You have Rome and Calm off on their section doing their thing, and like you can maybe I can imagine like the dialogue between the robots going on while like Neon and Eve is just doing their fishing, kind of like in silence, while Anise and Rappy are just watching, or the commander's watching, and it's just the dialogue between the two robots going back and forth.
I'm different. I'm superior to you.
You will fail.
He's just mad.
Your actions have no value.
Who told you that, Calm?
And even if they do, no one will ever notice it. It will all be destroyed by the Ark.
So they blew up Calm stuff.
Calm down.
Calm, chill out.
I can't. If you knew what's beneath that lake, you wouldn't be able to calm down either.
What's in the lake? Oh no, what are they gonna fish up? Good. Neon's fishing line flies into the air, and something lands on the ground with a loud splat.
What is it?
A disembodied arm lies on the ground, soaking wet and covered in moss. They were throwing Nikke's down into the pit? Mechanical components protrude from the point where the arm was severed. Oh my gosh. Great. Alright, well let me jump ahead and cover the next 5 stages. Field change. The counters are investigating the mechanical arm retrieved from the lake. Let's check this out. Generate passcode. A passcode has appeared on the field. Passcode number 1 has been generated somewhere on the field. So this will let us get into that door that has the can on it. Currently, the game reset while I was trying to skip some chapters, so I didn't make it in time. I'm gonna have to buy some currency out of the shop in order to clear up the rest of day 1's stages and cover day 2's stages, so I'm pretty bummed out about that. For now, we can do the login stamp.
I'm a little bothered, I think. I want to confirm something.
Roa, that looks familiar. Location, train station, left side beside the staircase. That's very familiar. Use the passcode obtained at the passcode gate. The passcode gate will open once the passcode is entered. I see.
It's quiet.
So we'll go over here, hit the passcode, and it's just like in Stellar Blade. Roa. Yay! It opens up.
I want to confirm
This is our can.
It's quiet.
Costanico, a sip of salvation for the lonely crow. Yay! Alright, cool. So we can cash out these cans. Now, there's one additional item out here someplace that needs my attention. Setting aside that passcode, I think that passcode will get us to the can that we need. And another can is opened up. What is this, though?
Going in.
Let me see if that's something. Oh, it is. So the items that you pick up are like those in Stellar Blade. Landscape of the past. Okay. Oh, here we go.
I want to confirm something.
Is that a vent? No, it's a telephone. She did the fast travel. Okay, this
I'm a
is
little bothered by
the
things.
Bikini, the electrifying thrill that zaps away stress and worries, the miraculous 0 calories. Alright, that's 4 so far. Let's grab our fusion cells. Alright, cool.
Explain to us what this is.
I don't know.
He's lying.
Then what was all that talk about how we'd be freaking out if we knew what was below this lake?
I didn't say that.
Nice try, but Rome has it on file.
Like, damn!
Well, turns out you're right. We are freaking out. What the hell is Nikke's arm doing in that lake?
He is silent.
If you look beneath the lake, you will know.
Okay, I understand that you don't want to cooperate. Seems like we'll have to see for ourselves what's under there.
But it's electrified, right?
Right. We need to see if the rest of the body is in there.
So we gotta shut down the electricity. The only problem is all the electricity coursing through the water.
What if we make a suit out of all the insulated gloves that I brought?
No.
That's a brilliant idea.
I thought so too.
But none of us can swim. That'll make searching for something underwater difficult, to say the least.
You can swim.
Let's take care of the electricity for now. Once we've handled that, we can think about what to do next.
Now that we're on the topic, don't you find it strange? Where is the power supply for all this electricity coming from?
There's probably an unmanned power plant nearby, supplying electricity to the ground floor. When the first floor was flooded, it turned the entire lake into an electrical hazard.
Do you think we can locate this power plant?
Tracing the flow of electricity back to the source is easy enough. The issue is that the source is inside the lake.
Oh.
Do any of you have a map by any chance?
Maps aren't a thing up on the surface. And even if they were, they'd be so outdated that we couldn't depend on them.
Then I guess we have no choice but to look around.
Yeah, look at her hips. Oh my gosh. Man.
Fine. Then let's prepare and move.
That won't be necessary.
Oh no, it's Privity.
Now that I'm here,
Privity? Where did you come from?
you guys should have done a better job setting up a security perimeter. If I'd been a Rapture, you'd all be dead.
If it had been a rapture, we would have heard it coming.
Anyway, the central government sent me.
Of course they did.
We can't afford to leave this situation unmonitored, no matter how small the impact of the D-Wave is this time around.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't they trust us? How rude!
The central government trusts you. They're simply monitoring the state of affairs to see if any further intervention is necessary.
Further intervention?
This is a volatile situation, and we have no idea what unpredictable actions individuals affected by D-Waves might get up to.
You're being used.
Huh? Are you talking about us?
Unfortunately, I believe she is.
When you say unpredictable actions, what do you mean?
It's hard to say. I suppose that's why I said it's unpredictable, genius.
Who are you, barging in here acting all high and mighty?
I am Privity from Triangle. We are a defense force employed by the central government to respond to forces which pose threats to the Ark.
Right.
What a long-winded explanation.
As far as you're concerned, I'm Privity from Triangle. At any rate, my official role here is to conduct surveillance, but I can also offer general support.
This is Kira Buckland, right? I believe so.
I overheard that you're looking for a power plant nearby.
Yes, that's right.
I know the location. The central government's field units received updated maps of the surface.
Huh? Why just you? Wouldn't it be better if everyone got a copy?
What did she say? Like, why don't we who operate on the surface have maps to these places? I know the central government's field units received updated maps of the surface. You're not a field unit. Updated maps of the surface.
Beats me. I suppose we're lucky that way.
Yeah, right. They're just keeping us in line by meting out information piecemeal.
Yup. Yup.
The central government does no such thing.
That's precisely what a squad member in the Central Government Special Forces would say.
Do you want the location of the power plant or not?
Oh, by all means, be so kind as to grace us with the location, almighty officer.
Did you come here alone, Privity?
No, I brought support. I predict that she'll prove quite helpful.
Ooh.
Although, I'll have to wait and see if I'm correct in that assumption. This place is full of uncertainties, and she's the only one I can think of who would be able to handle it.
Stop dragging it out and just tell us who it is, for crying out loud.
Oh, right.
She hung back to investigate the entrance. She'll be here soon.
The entrance is all clear, Miss Privity. Wow, look at all these new faces.
It's Eleg. Oh my gosh, it's Eleg. Eleg.
Howdy! I'll be taking part in this D-Wave operation. I look forward to working with you all.
She must be popular if she's in a collab event.
I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could come down?
Let me have my fun!
What is she doing?
Anybody who recognizes the greatness of the tetrapod must be a good person.
He happy. He's like, yeah, it's a good ship, isn't it? Upon joining the group and gazing upon the tetrapod, Elliot completely loses it. Clinging to one of the thrusters, she rubs her whole body against it and sniffs it vigorously.
I can't believe such a magnificent transport aircraft exists! I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look? Please?
If, by your own admission, you know it's an inappropriate question, why would you ask it?
But taking something apart is the same as assembling it, just in reverse. I'll be able to put it back together perfectly.
Don't you dare. Hurry up and come down, will you?
I don't even know how she got up there.
That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation.
She's not in her maid
Other
outfit this
than
time.
those
I'm not
three
used to
showing
that.
up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed. However, the severed arm of a Nikke was retrieved from the lake, while some of your members were fishing, no less. The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seems to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate. In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing throughout the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained.
Correct.
It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby, so the power there needs to be shut off. Did I get everything?
That's correct.
A lovely summary, almighty one.
Denise, come on.
Good. Then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Elig, come down.
Huh? Why?
We need to go to the power plant.
Why?
We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake.
The lake is electrified? No kidding.
Anybody told her this?
Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw a dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever.
Excuse me?
If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the tetrapod?
Oh, she already knew the solution.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Hey,
It's not her
why are
tetrapod.
we being consulted?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's not her tetrapod.
Just leave her. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to part ways for just a little bit. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
Elliot kisses the tetrapod repeatedly before finally coming down.
Jeez, she really loves the tetrapod.
Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam?
No.
Let's get going!
Meh.
Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like.
Of course. Commander, Alec and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here.
Wouldn't it be better for all of us to go?
No, we should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine.
Okay, fine. Reach out if anything happens.
Will do.
Underground, inside an urban building, generator room.
This lever here is meant to cut off all the power in case of an emergency. All we've got to do is pull it, and voila!
It looks more primitive than I expected.
The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is.
I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, even a small malfunction can render it useless.
Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features those have, the better. Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to a simple purpose.
Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in.
Oh wow, so you have those in your world too?
And enter keys are too small. And arrow keys lined up in a straight row.
Ooh.
Sounds like you have those here too.
Yes. Evil truly does transcend worlds.
Ooh, sounds the worst.
So, if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city? And thus the electricity coursing through the lake?
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Wait!
Huh?
What if there are still survivors in the city?
What about it? We're turning off the electricity, right?
That's impossible.
How can you know for sure?
Official declarations from the central government state there are no human survivors on the surface.
Man, don't listen to that.
How can we trust that? You never know. They might be lying.
The central government would never lie.
Oh my god. Oh, pretty. They're like,
The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. We must have faith in them.
And what are your personal thoughts, Privity?
Me? I trust them. Unquestioningly.
Sheep.
But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have?
That's right.
Huh. Oh.
Lily, was it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes?
I do. I believe in Mother Sphere.
Is that your world's equivalent of the central government?
To believe in Mother Sphere is to have faith.
I see.
Privity grips the lever.
Wait.
That's gonna do something else. It's not going to.
Would you ever deny what Mother Sphere has told you? Would you refute anything she said?
No. That would be blasphemy.
Right. Then you and I have something in common.
Oh my god. It's a trick! It's just a trick! It's a trick. The lever has been pulled.
You can take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity.
Huh?
I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever. I already pulled it.
I see.
So you can let go of that one.
All right.
Privity tries to release the lever, but her fingers refuse to budge. Why? Alec walks over and slowly pries Privity's fingers off, one by one.
You've got a death grip on this lever. You must have been awfully nervous. Miss Privity, Miss Lily.
That blind faith is bad.
There are times when having blind faith in something
Oh my
isn't
god!
ideal.
What did I just say? Oh!
It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help.
See, we gamers know the way.
Okay. Thank you, Relic.
No problem!
That's right. That's right. After cutting off the power in the generator room, Relic joins the others in repairing the tetrapod. While Privity watches over from a higher vantage point, the rest of us stare at Neon, who is crouched in front of the lake.
All right. I'm going to put it in.
Just stick your hand in the water already. You haven't got all day.
But the water might still be electrified.
The electricity's been cut off.
You never know.
Good grief, move over. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going.
Alright, looks good to me.
Ah! I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Now all that's left is to drain the water from the lake.
How do we do that, though?
There's gotta be a pump somewhere.
I doubt that the draining system is working as intended. It's probably being blocked by something.
Some kind of obstruction.
Is it what I think it is?
What, Nikke's are clogging up the drain?
Probably.
I'll dive in and check.
You can swim?
Of course I can.
That's right. Oh, that's right. So can I.
Can Nikke's not swim?
Nah, they fat. They're way too heavy. Nah. Nope. They're way too much. Them girls heavy. Don't be mad. Okay, bad joke. But it is true that they can't swim.
I see. Well, I think it's best that you stay here.
700 pounds.
It's best for commanders to stay out of harm's way.
What? Wait a second. What? Tab. It's best that you stay here. Just come and stay out of harm's way. Man, fine.
That's often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself.
That's right.
I'll check the drainage area and see if there are any obstructions that need to be removed.
How long can you hold your breath?
Not sure. I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. In game, she doesn't have a... Right. Yeah, in game, she doesn't have an air gauge. She can swim indefinitely underwater. So I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
What?
Right.
You've never run out of breath underwater?
Nah.
Nope.
Nope.
Never.
Mm-mm.
How does that make any sense?
I'll show you. I'll be back.
Wait, you should set up a signal to let us know if you're in trouble. Oh, one. Splash. She has Olympic breath-holding capabilities. Eve dives into the water with perfect form.
Maybe we could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs to.
I don't think that would do much.
Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and...
You can't.
We won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water.
It's too heavy. If anything happens, I'll go in.
Okay. If anything happens, you'll have to take over.
He could probably hold his breath for a crazy amount of time, too. 10 minutes later, right? Nobody's gonna think that's weird, huh?
Don't you think she's taking too long?
Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but...
Really?
I can't wait anymore. Let's throw in a fishing line.
I'll go in. First, let's attach some fishing line to me. We hurriedly wrap a fishing line around my waist. I'll be back. When I'm gone, be sure to... Splash. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs. Eve emerges from the lake, sending water spraying every which way. She's like a fish. She lifts herself out of the water and stares at us.
Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait?
Not quite.
The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system.
Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it.
Yes. There's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, let's go investigate.
What was was inside the lake?
The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights.
You know that's not what I'm asking.
On the floor, there were 3 bodies, lying on top of a door. One of them was missing an arm.
On top of a door, you said?
Yes. Maybe they died while they were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door.
Welding marks on the outside of the door? I think we need to try talking to Com again. We found 3 dead Nikkes on top of what appears to be a large door on the ground floor. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Ah, of course not. What's behind that door?
I don't know.
Com is unintelligent and doesn't know much.
He's stupid. Ooh.
Shut up. I'm not dumb.
If you were smart, then you would be able to answer.
I won't fall for such simplistic provocations.
Whoa, this is some high-level psychological warfare we're witnessing.
Never thought I'd live to see the day where 2 robots are bickering. Can't we just pry it open and parse through its data?
No.
Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools.
I mean, yes, but that'd be rude.
They do in the Ark.
Well, we're not in the Ark, are we?
Yeah.
We could take it.
No.
Take it where?
I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data.
No.
I've been waiting for the ideal time to take it back to the Ark and examine it.
No.
And now would seem to be the perfect time. If we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome came too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface as well.
No.
What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark?
They're gonna dismantle it.
The data it contains will be analyzed in detail.
And after?
After that, the central government will handle it.
No.
So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface?
Most likely, no.
They need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark.
That's right. It's like, you ain't going back. No.
I need to stay on the surface.
You'll take me to the Ark?
Uh-oh, he's gonna freak out.
I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Alright, chill out.
Com does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
This is so silly. I won't send Rom and Com. I won't send Rome and Com to the Ark.
Commander,
No.
then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark.
Nope. Huh? What?
Although we don't know precisely what kind of data these 2 robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark.
No.
At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered raptures in the areas they've been previously, or what types of raptures.
No.
Robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly uncommon.
Yeah, I've been saying no a whole lot. I'm just like, no, they're not going to the Ark. No.
They will absolutely be useful to the Ark. That much is certain.
Ellipses.
I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects. That's why I like you. However, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass because of it.
How are they supposed to know? They're not gonna know.
I can't believe you just said that.
What?
You just said you like him.
I did? No, I meant...
Wait, what? Is this what you're getting hung up on?
I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic.
That better be what you meant.
Oh, she's salty.
Of course it was. What are you insinuating?
Oh.
Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander.
She was really upset. Wow. Okay.
But please, for once, I'm asking you to compromise on this.
Nope.
The data these 2 robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly imagine.
No. That's right. Tell her no. No. No, says the commander.
Fine. How about this then? We'll designate Rome and Com as honorary members of the Counter Squad. That way, no one will be able to mistreat them.
They're already not being mistreated.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data.
No.
I'll personally ensure that it's done.
I will be the commander's colleague. How exciting.
Don't fall for that. You were my colleague from the start. It does not compute.
How exciting. So exciting.
Are you okay with going to the Ark, Rome?
I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark.
I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to rot.
I'm like, alright, he's not going to the Ark.
You do not have a physical brain, and it will not rot.
I'm sorry, Com, but you don't have much of a choice here. Oh my gosh, you're gonna send him in? Oh, jeez. Either cooperate with us and accept the deal, or we'll leave you entirely at the mercy of the Ark. Ah.
I suppose that settles it then.
He's mad. Privity turns her head towards the tetrapod. Lily, Adam, and Eleg are hard at work with the repairs.
You see? I told you I could get things done.
Who are you talking to?
No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Rome and Com, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you.
This can't end well.
This place is very wet, very squishy. Not good for treads.
There will be a lot of water pulled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late.
That means that water has been continuously seeping out, even if it does so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there's an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain.
I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working?
Nope. It's been kaput ever since we arrived.
Oh.
To be exact, the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything.
Ms. Lily, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. When we tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, it was like looking through a lens that was fogged up.
Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me.
Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Eleg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day. But when it came to the power source or detailed schematics, the results came back blurred beyond recognition.
With Eleg's weapon? Scanning the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, looking through a lens that was fogged up. Took apart some of Eleg's machines, parts that we're already familiar with. Showed up clear as day when it came to the power source and detailed schematics. Those came back blurry. Okay, so power source and the schematics are what's blurred up. Okay. That means we can't share technology between our worlds.
It would seem so. However, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance, negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds.
That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back.
I know. It pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds.
That's a shame, for sure. We might have come across some useful discoveries.
At least you'll always be able to retain the memories.
That's right.
Is something wrong, Eve?
May your memories live on forever.
Nothing's wrong. It's just... that was a rather poetic line, Rome.
I know many good lines.
Tell me again why you had to tag along.
I might discover new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc.
Yeah, I think Rome's gonna be important in the main campaign.
You're nothing if not industrious.
I always work hard.
That's right.
Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do remember. It is my duty.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it does not. Because it is something I must do.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
What do you do in your own world, Eve?
Me? I fight with Anitiba.
All the time.
Yes, all the time.
Doesn't that become monotonous?
No.
I never gave it much thought. It was something I had to do, and so I did it. With everything I had.
Same as me.
I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar.
Nobody move. Raptures detected up ahead.
Ahead of us lies a massive tunnel. The entrance is blocked with a mass of barbed wire and other bits of detritus. Water trickles through the gaps in the blockage, indicating that the tunnel must be a drainage pipe.
That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptures. Could they be hiding? Waiting to attack?
Yes, they're lying in wait.
Hold on. How did you know that, Neon? Instinct. Instinct developed through firepower.
She's lying.
They're hiding underground, waiting to ambush us.
Everybody's lying. Everybody's lying in this story.
Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate.
Rapture ambushes operate slightly differently from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or Nikkes, and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or Nikkes would come to this place due to the flowing water, and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades.
They're just sitting here chilling.
Persistent.
They certainly are.
Let's talk about like the thing been sitting underneath the freaking ground for 20 years, 50 years, waiting for somebody to pop up so they could kill it. Right.
Do they feed on humans or Nikkes?
No, they simply kill them.
That makes their persistence even stranger.
Yes, it does.
Rapid, let's get started.
Affirmative. Engaging enemy.
Let's do this.
Roger.
Field change. The repairs on the tetrapod are nearly complete. Let's go and check out what's new.
It's quiet and lonely.
So we hit the space down there. What's Privy doing? I hope you don't get the wrong idea, Commander. Oh.
I want to confirm something.
Right.
Going in.
I can go upstairs. Oh, what's this? Train station. Though old and run down, it's evident that many art enthusiasts once visited this place.
I'm a little bothered by them.
With a resounding roar, the surface of the lake begins to recede. Before long, the entire lake has been drained, revealing the ground floor in its entirety. The first thing that catches my eye is the three fallen Nikkes. Their bodies have become overgrown with moss, making them look like a part of the natural landscape. We cautiously head down to the ground floor.
Confirmation of death. No surprise there. And for a long time at that. I'm not even picking up any brain activity.
Of course not. They're dead. They're dead.
If I may.
Privy steps forward and searches the bodies of the fallen Nikkes.
There doesn't seem to be any data stored inside. Then again, even if there was, it would have almost certainly been damaged by the water and electricity. They're wearing dog tags, old models. These might help us find out something.
Alright, take them.
I'm going to head back to the Ark.
Of course.
I'll take Rome and Com with me and make sure they get to come back to the surface.
All right.
The Ark. been looking forward to it.
He's real mad. He's like, "Ugh."
Oh, just a moment. I received a message from the Ark.
Privy steps away.
This door underneath them has welding marks.
There's betrayal. Betrayal. This door underneath him has welding marks.
Considering which side they're on, it must have been soldered from the outside.
I hope it wasn't done to keep people inside from getting out.
I hope so too.
How long will it take to open this up?
If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to pop it open quickly. If we're careful about it, I'd say maybe half a day.
How are the repairs in the tetrapod going?
All done! We've even finished running all the necessary tests. I may not have been able to do a deep dive into the schematics like I wanted, but it was still a fun project. Repairing things is always a hoot.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got a report confirming the location of Gatekeeper. It's approximately 20 kilometers from here in the old downtown area.
Nice. Sounds like they're making progress. So, if we deal with this Gatekeeper character, we might be able to return to our world?
That's right.
That's good news. But I don't think we'll be heading back anytime soon.
What? Why not?
Because a certain someone we know can never resist getting involved in other people's affairs.
Huh? Oh.
Right.
Adam, Lily, I'm sorry, but I would like to delay our return for a while. I want to find out what's happening here and help in any way I can. I'm also curious to find out what's behind that door.
I knew it.
Yep, we totally called it.
Are you sure? Don't you need to hurry back? You're not duty-bound to help us by any means.
You helped with the repair of the tetrapod. And besides, do you always need a reason to want to help someone?
Nope.
Wow. I can't remember the last time I heard someone speak in such lofty terms.
So you're extremely jaded. If you're willing to help, we certainly won't turn you down.
Then let's do something about that door first. Let's see. What tools should we bring?
Wearing it down with a grinder might be a good idea.
How about using a torch to pierce through it?
Or drilling a hole and packing it with explosives?
What?
See you around, everybody.
Going to the Ark. How exciting.
Oh no. He's still so mad. He ain't saying nothing. He just.
The way comms acting is making me nervous.
Yeah, it's like it's not good. It's not good. You're forcing him into the Ark, the one place he doesn't want to go. Of course he's gonna be mad.
Yeah, it couldn't stop raving and ranting before. But now it's gone quiet.
He's gonna self-immolate.
Maybe it gave up. Or it's plotting something. Either way, don't worry. Its weapons have all been removed, and Rome will keep an eye on it.
He's super mad.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you. The Ark is traitorous.
Yeah.
The Ark takes everything from you.
Yeah, we've heard it all before. Talk about being a broken record.
I would listen to him.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
You say it 3 times. He's trying to tell you something.
I suggest we hurry for the sake of our own mental health, if nothing else. By the way, I just sent you a file, Commander.
What? What is it?
It's a detailed map of the area. I figured it might come in handy.
Yeah, okay. You can give me the map after we've drained everything and we can see where everything is now.
It's highly classified, so make sure to keep a tight lid on it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it sure does make us do foolish things. Like handing out confidential information like it's nothing.
She's so salty. Everybody's mad.
What did you just say?
Nothing at all.
Anyway, I'll see you all later.
The Ark is traitorous.
Oh god, he's kicking and screaming.
The Ark takes everything from you.
Gosh.
Be quiet, would you?
Oh no.
This is gonna be a long trip back.
He's so mad.
All right.
He's so
Let's
mad.
keep watch over the area.
Oh man, that's the last time we're gonna see Calm. Jeez.
That's about the only thing we can do now.
The next day. How are things progressing?
Nearly finished. The welding wasn't as strong as we thought. We're being extra careful since we don't know what's inside, so it took longer than expected.
We just need to finish this last part. Should take an hour at most.
It's gonna be something horrible. Okay, so you're nearly there.
I spent all of last night hammering away at this. I could use a good rest.
Go right ahead. I'll help with things over here.
I really appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, no you don't, Adam. No slacking.
Oh,
What do you mean? It's almost finished anyway. It's not like I can be of much more help.
You could help with the cleanup.
I'll take care of that. You go rest, Adam.
You see? He says it's fine.
Oh, fine. Go.
Come on, Ms. Lily. Give Mr. Adams some slack. He did a good job helping us.
Yeah, what she said. It's not easy being an assistant to two engineers. All right then. I appreciate you.
Commander,
Uh-oh.
I need you to hurry over to the city entrance.
Why? Is something wrong?
We've got a big problem.
Alright, I'll be right over.
It's okay.
He's like, damn, I wanted that rest. Rappy, I'm here. What's going on here? At the city entrance, Privity lies collapsed on the ground. Rome appears to be completely shut down. And there are three familiar... What the hell are y'all doing here? And there are three familiar figures standing before them. Oh my gosh. What now? Oh, they took her out hard. Privity lies collapsed on the ground. Rome appears to be completely shut down. Oh no. Uh-oh.
I found them lying somewhere on the surface,
Oh.
so I brought them here.
This young lady is not too grievously injured. Still, it would be most dangerous to simply leave her where we found her.
Oh, they rescued her and they brought her back here.
I've already administered some basic first aid, but do you have any medical equipment around?
Where's Calm? What are you all doing here? No, first off, what happened to Privity in Rome?
Focus. We need to treat these two first.
Point me where I need to go and I'll treat them.
That's a different voice for Snow White.
Focus. We need to treat these two first.
Yeah, that's a different voice.
Make haste.
Alright. So like, focus. Get it together.
Finished.
How's Privity doing?
She should wake up soon.
Phew, that's a relief.
How about Rome?
Luckily, it was just a fuse that was pulled out.
Oh no, somebody... They robbed them! They were ambushed, the central government.
I'll turn the power back on now.
Zing.
Commander,
Rome, are you okay?
I'm fine. I simply went offline for a moment. Is Privity okay?
She's fine, don't worry.
That's good.
What happened? Where's Calm?
We encountered a rapture on the way. Privity fought hard. So did I.
You fight? You're a transport robot.
But then, Calm suddenly knocked Privity unconscious
Oh my goodness.
and ran away.
What?
I had to protect Privity, so I fought against the rapture. But I couldn't win.
Aww.
Right before I went offline, I saw 3 white figures come in.
We were planning on treating them at the nearest city. But it just so happened you all were nearby.
A real stroke of luck indeed. Thanks for saving them.
'Tis but a small matter. No need for thanks.
What are you all doing here anyway?
Oh, we're...
Mr. Commander! You need to get back here! Hurry!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Take your time. Could you give me something to eat while I wait?
Oh my goodness.
Otherwise, I might get bored.
Snow White, don't be like that.
Food. I need some of the food. Relic, what's wrong?
Inside, behind the door.
It's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of humans. You got it open? I stopped mid-sentence. A dark space lies where the door used to be. Standing against that darkness is a figure. Oh, there's somebody in there. An old man who stares at me silently. Oh, he's alive. What in the world? He's got a commander's uniform on. He's got a commander's uniform on. So he's definitely a cyborg.
Mr. Commander. It's a human.
They really locked that guy up. Memories tell her to be continued. No! Field changed. The city once submerged beneath the lake has come into view. Human survivors have been discovered on the surface. Oh my goodness. I hate cliffhangers. Oh, it's draining. Whoa. Oh, it's another camp. Hey, cool. What's that? It's a rapture. Pretty cool. Oh, it's Scarlet. She's doing Scarlet things. She did something crazy. Oh well, we'll have to take a look and see what happens. Okay, so there's another item that popped up. I don't see any more cans. Well, there's this thing here. This is flooded commercial sector. 1 second, it just popped up again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, she just doesn't care. She's like, all right, back to my post. Scarlet. All right. Let's see what else. I think that's the only other item that's here. Privity's knocked out. I won't forget your kindness. You don't need to worry anymore. Snow White is doing battle with the vending machine. There's an item there. This item says it's a music option, which is the camp, right? The Song of the Sirens. Yeah, that's the campsite music for the game. I think that's the only thing available here. This is day 3, I believe. This is day 3. So at this point, I'll just wrap up the video and compile all of the cutscenes and little sparkly things on the ground, and then it'll be it. All right, we'll grab this. Oh yeah, it's Lily, Rosie Jones. Okay, that's the voice actress for her.
I am Lily Artemis II, but just call me Lily.
All right. Great. I like Lily a lot. There's another can somewhere. For now, let's hit challenge mode.
It's quiet and lonely.
Yeah, let's hit challenge mode. Wrap that up. Oh, there's the can.
Confirm something. I'm a little bothered by things.
No forks and plates needed. All you need to do is drink. Great dessert. Beverages are the best dessert. Snow White just took the can. She just snatched it. All right.
I want to confirm something. Going in. I'm a little bothered by things over here. I want to confirm something. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Oh, you're telling me there's something. Is it this?
Lonely.
This would be 7 out of 7. And this is Memories Teller. Oh, this is the no, Shelter. Yeah, that's the Shelter theme, but it's also like the home screen, like the main menu in Stellar Blade. So as soon as you start up the game, you're gonna hear that song. So it's by the... Oh, it didn't... Wait a second. Oh, I can't get into it from there?
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Can I access the door? Okay, so here's the deal. This can is sitting over there. Can I warp over? I can't access this spot at all. And this is the item. So far, all we've picked up have been music tracks. Gigas. Oh, this would be yeah, Gigas. That's from the is that from the same stage? No, that's from the construction site stage. Yep, this is also from Stellar Blade.
I'm a little bothered by things over
Lily 04, it's a quiet day, the breeze feels lovely. How about a cup of tea today? And Snow White steals the can of soda. Okay. I think we're all set until hard mode opens up. Actually, hard mode opens up in the next couple minutes. So I'm gonna clear this. And that'll be it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And come back for part 2.